Good morning, students. How are you? I hope you all are fit and fine. Now, word of the day, trivial. Trivial. Something that has little importance is trivial. Synonym, insignificant. Antonym, important. It is an adjective. Today we will start chapter number 1, To Kill a Mockingbird, written by Harper Lee. Now, what is the main theme behind it? The main theme is it is a sin to kill a mockingbird. In other words, picking on people who are helpless and don't do harm is a terrible thing. Some of the mockingbirds in the novel are Boo Radley and Tom Robinson. The theme also represents the racial injustice in the South. Now let's welcome to our virtual classroom. Dear students, now let me introduce about the chapter. An Eventful Summer is an extract from the famous book To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. The story is narrated by 6-year-old Scout who lives with her brother Jem, father Atticus, and the cook California in the quiet town of Macomb, Alabama, in the deep south of the United States. Greetings to all. Today we are going to start chapter 1, To Kill a Mockingbird, written by Harper Lee. Legendary Harper Lee won the Pulitzer Prize for fiction writing in 1961 for her first novel, To Kill a Mockingbird. She was the only author at the time to have won the Pulitzer for her first published book. Lee died in her native Alabama on Friday. There are many characters in the novel, but here we will discuss only the main characters of the chapter. There are 5 characters in the story: Atticus, Scout, Jem, California, Dell. Let's understand the characters of the story. Scout. She is the narrator of the story. She tells the story as an adult. Scout is a tomboy. Atticus, Macomb attorney and state legislative representative, who is assigned to represent Tom Robinson. He is a single parent to 2 children, Jem and Scout. Jem, he is Scout's older brother. He is Scout's protector and one of her best friends. California. She is the Finch's African American housekeeper. She teaches Scout to write. Till. Jem and Scout's neighborhood friend. Let's read the chapter. Macomb was an old town, but it was a tired old town when I first knew it. In rainy weather, the streets turned to red slop. Grass grew on the sidewalks. The courthouse sagged in the square. Somehow it was hotter then. A black dog suffered on a summer's day. Bony mules hitched to Hoover carts flicked flies in the sweltering shade of the live oaks on the square. People moved slowly then. They ambled across the square, shuffled in and out of the stores around it, took their time about everything. A day was 24 hours long but seemed longer. There was no hurry, for there was nowhere to go, nothing to buy and no money to buy it with, nothing to see outside the boundaries of Macomb County. But it was a time of vague optimism for some of the people. Macomb County had recently been told that it had nothing to fear but fear itself. We lived on the main residential street in town. Atticus, Jem and I, plus California our cook. Jem and I found our father satisfactory. He played with us, read to us and treated us with courteous detachment. Kill a Mockingbird. Dear students, let's understand what we have read till now. Scout is the nickname of Jane Louise Finch. She is a tomboy. In the beginning, we see that it is rainy weather. Liquid waste can be seen in the streets. Even grass has grown on the pavement. Mules are tied to hoover carts. The narrator Scout has described the humdrum life of Maycomb. Maycomb seems like an average boring town of the south. It is a sleepy little town with people who move slowly because they are not in a hurry to get anywhere. They don't have money. They are not interested in leaving the town as well. When Scout says that Maycomb had recently been told that it had nothing to fear but fear itself, her comment is an allusion to President Franklin D. Roosevelt's first inaugural speech, which took place on 4th March 1993. The narrator displays her happiness in the company of her father Atticus, her older brother Jem, and the cook California. I hope you have understood whatever we have read today.